Well, hello everyone and welcome back to the Solo Survivor Challenge. Rita just chowing down on a bit of afternoon lunch, I guess. Welcome yourselves back in there, guys. I hope you're doing all good. I'm gonna let her do this walk. So the plan for today, well, I haven't exactly figured out what I want to do. Now, what have we got? 2 huge, 5 smaller, so that's fine. That's 1 extra than before. I think I'd like to get the traveling sorted. So if I can get this long distance stuff done, then that should be good. I'm going to let her reconstruct that gate, and then I'm going to force her to do this one, and then we'll deal with this attack coming in. Shouldn't be too long before that's done. And then after long distance travel, we got flamethrowers. I think once we have flamethrowers and a wooden fortification, I think we'll go like that actually. We should be, don't quote me on it, in a pretty good spot. So 1 tower here, and then a flamethrower here. We're going to need to get onto the oil crafting, obviously, but that should be okay. Don't want you out there. I want you here. We'll get you cutting after. I know we will need the wood at some point, but just for right now, that's all we're going to do. Because that's by the gate, we'll get that set up there. And we will expand this backwards at some point. I'm literally going to leave her researching until they get over. Probably the best way to make use of our time right here. Where are they? They're all the way up there. Cool. Actually, what I'm going to do is get a couple of shots before they get here. And then I can walk them in. Probably for the best, isn't it? So if I can get a shot or two on these, the big ones, would be ideal. Perfect. Signal rocket. I want to ideally take one of these out before they get in. There we go. Let's get her in. No, no, no. Oh, I thought that one got in then. I was going to say. I'm actually going to maybe take out the little ones. If she doesn't miss these shots, that'd be wonderful. Take out the big one. I can get her out of this gate here. That's why I built it. That's fine. Kill the other one. There we go. Perfect. We got fuel fermentation on this one as well. I'm actually just going to have a quick look. Oh, we do have balloon optimization, though, which is going to be very, very clutch here. I'm going to speed this up. Come on. There we go. We're going to undraft. I'm going to let her handle all those, and then I'm going to say, construct the hot air balloon. So a signal rocket rises through the sky. It must be another survivor needing help. Wow. Now, I'm not going to do that because there's no point. There was a nice, easy defense there as well. I'm quite enjoying the solo. Feels a little bit more peaceful. Maybe it's because it's just on normal as well. Got so used to like the harder difficulties. But yeah, the quicker I can get... I'm going to need electronics at some point as well, so I do need to probably get spaceship salvage and stuff as well. Because we want... The quicker we get the delivery drone, the better, I think. And yes, I'll be getting that as much as I can. It'll be one quick thing, so that's going to give her a good construction too, isn't it? Yeah, she gets a lot from the hot air balloon. That's awesome. So once she hits construction 3, we're good to build with wood on the housing, I think, as well, which is cool. I think once... She was going to take a walk. I'm going to go with a bit more research, and then I'm going to let her sleep in a moment as well. Be nice to get 1 flamethrower up. I think we're in pretty good shape then. Tempted to move this across 1 more. Maybe open it up here. It could be a good shout. Alright, I'm going to wake her up. I've just thought... We got some cloth there. I'm just trying to think. Do I get her to refuel this and go out on the 2-hour one? I think we do. Let's let her eat, though. And then let's say maybe refuel that after you've taken a walk so your happiness is nice and good. It's only 2 hours away each one, isn't it? So, although it is raining. And then we can say expedition. I don't want the signal rocket, although that's quite cool. Not very often I get those. But we are just going to say explore. I'm going to send Rita on that one. It's kind of funny because once she's doing this, I guess, you don't do anything else. Just got to sit and wait for her to get back. Alright, what do we get then? I think I see the deformed shapes of the spaceship's fuel tank. It's possible that some compartments are still intact. 1 visit won't be enough. Go there immediately. I don't know if this is going to be fuel tank debris, scrap metal and liquid fuel. Any miracle is appreciated. Let's see what she's bringing back. 50 plus 70. And she gets energy crystals. Nice. That's actually a really good one. So, let me check. Did we get quite lucky with that? Oh no, it's only 2 more, but that's quite good. We can get more fuel if needed. She is on her way back, so I think once she gets back, I might Might do a bit of a force research thing here. We gained 20 fuel and some scrap, which is good. So yeah, let's get the flamethrowers done. I'm pretty sure one flamethrower will keep us good for a while. I don't know where I can... I think I'm going to have to offset it a little bit so it doesn't hit this. I also might need to move this over here. That's fine. Guys, I just want to say a quick thank you for the continuous love on every series I make. Honestly, you are awesome. All the new members to both YouTube and Patreon, I can't thank you enough. Your support is incredible, so thank you so much for that, guys. Obviously, all the new subs. We've had so many. We really have. Right, I think this is going to be our spot right here. Go with that. And we're pretty good for defense. All the little bugs will get killed instantly by that anyway. So it'll just kind of weaken the big ones for us. What I'll do is let her eat. Then I'll get her to harvest, I think. Do we want to... If I do that now, I might get her to... Yeah, let's get straight into this, I think. I'm going to get her to harvest all of that. Because why not, right? I'm tempted to go into coffee. I won't lie to you. Because you get the extra movement, but also balloon optimization would come in really, really handy at the moment. Takes 3 days to research, though. EM umbrellas. We need to produce some crystals. I think we're going to get an energy crystal farm down. It's not loads, just a few. Just a 4x4 or something. Should be fine. I'll probably get her to plant those actually as well once she's done with that, and then I'll let her go to bed afterwards. Go in that order. Alright, I've decided I think next we're going to have to get tailoring done. Because I'm going to need some kind of shoes at some point. We've got the ingredients for it anyway. So let's go with that. Then what do we want to do? I think before doing any research, we need to get focused on construction at that point. I'm going to let her do the planting though, because she enjoys that. So I think it is cute. The queue did work. That's how many? Only 40. That's more than we need. Should be fine. This update as well, I didn't quite realise, but you now have the ability to have a tool and a thingy, so you can have 2, which is cool. And there we go. Once that's in, we feel pretty damn safe. Right, I'll let her eat. Then we'll queue the scavenge, I think. Bit of food, my dear, and then straight over to this one. I'll set both of those to be scavenged as well, so we're ready. And then we'll probably... Actually, that's a good one. We'll go into spaceship deconstruction afterwards. Because that's going to be how we get our electronics. Now, if she can pull a sniper, I will be laughing. Maybe it's time to do another explore as well. There's too much to do. Only one survivor. Right, scrap is good. Right, it is raining, so I think, to be fair then, shall we go... If I go to the same one, does she still get the thing? I don't think it is. I'm going to say, go on, Rita. Go on your expedition. Just whilst it's raining. That's fine. I think I'm going to expand this one as well. So what I'm going to do is go into the pole fence here, and I'm just going to bring it up to here. So we've got a little bit of room here, and then I'll probably go maybe backwards at some point. I'll do a little bit of extension each time. I think this can afford to go back out here a little bit. Scarabai, okay. We could get the Scarabai statue in, actually. That's not a bad idea, because that will give us... Yeah, let's do it. Let's pop it like there or something. Landing pod looks too old to hope for survivors. One visit won't be enough to count scavenge, so I'll note this for location. Go there immediately. Okay, second laser pistol. Scavenges much scrap metal and a laser pistol. Perfect. Hers is pretty good for a while, though. So, in all fairness, I might break that down because I think that's going to give us the electronics. The earlier we can get on that research, the better, right? Then we'll mine a bit of stone as well, but I will let her probably go to bed. Probably for the best. So, what do we get? Yep, we got the CPU and power cell from that, which we need. So, I'm actually going to go ahead and deconstruct that one. Is she good to be staying up all day? I don't think she is. Soaked wet while sleeping. That should be gone shortly. And she's not tired, at least, which is okay, I guess. So she's going to dismantle that, then I'm going to get her to construct this. And there we go. CPU cores and power cells. So that's going to unlock... I think we still need electronics, and then we'll unlock this. Because that's our... We need 2 CPUs for delivery drones, so we need to just produce electronics to get the delivery drone. That's fine. Alright, with that in, then that's another fun thing to do at least. I'm going to let her continue to construct. We're going to need maybe a bit more wood. I am going to start recycling this out, though, once she's done as well. Maybe not until she's done this. Once these are built, might get ourselves stuck, but I'll deconstruct these guys as well. I think I can go ahead and do it already. So she's finishing that, so that's good. Rita, can you do this before you do that, please? And then I'll let you eat. Thank you. There we go. We'll get that deconstruct done, and we've got a nice little extension. So if we need to build this out a little bit more, we can. I'm tempted just to expand backwards here anyway. I might harvest a little bit of this as well for food variety purposes. And then we can maybe get our house in here. It's going to be easier to warm the wooden house. That's the idea behind it. So there we go. 8 aggressive animals and it's 8 small scarabaei. So that's nice and easy. Not concerned about those at all. And plenty of cloth as well. Perfect. Keeping her happiness up pretty well here, which I'm very, very happy with. So be careful you going out there to cut, though. No, that's fine. Could even kill them off, actually. Should I do that? I think I'm going to do it. Let's get her over and kill a couple of these. I reckon we could squeeze it in before nighttime. They're all quite spread anyway. Come on. As long as she doesn't fail. Of course she did. There we go. Alright, we got 4 attacking right now. Keep coming this way. We can get inside need be anyway. And she missed. Killing a couple off would be nice. There we go. Alright, we can get in. Oh no, that's just a couple of them attacking actually. I might be able to finish this. Make my life a lot easier. Go on. There we go. Right, I'm going to undraft her then, let her do her thing. Thought we may as well take out a few, save a little bit of time tomorrow, and then we can crack on. Now, I don't know whether going into the service bots is a better shout, though, to be honest. You know? I think I just need to draft her and hold her here a second. Don't know what they're going to do. They may even be able to stand her over here. I'm going to go over here then, and we'll run them in. It's probably the best idea to do that. Come on. There we go. Get a shot off Rita. And she missed. There we go. Speed it up. And they're coming one at a time, so making my life very easy here. Good. Gotta kill that one. Laser pistol's actually decent in normal settings, I think. Perfect. Where's the last one? Oh, it's actually coming around, so we should be able to finish that. Perfect. Nice and easy. There we go. Third attack done and dusted, day 19. I'm going to let her eat this up, and then what do we want to do next? How much fuel have we got? 152 fuel. We could go on another expedition, but I kind of want to do the scavenge. Let's have a look here. She's drowsy as well. We need to let her sleep. So I'm going to go until this disappears again, and then I'm going to force the research as soon as that drowsy scenario is gone, because she's just dead at 8, and she's good. And I'll probably wait till 6 AM. You might get up beforehand, but that's fine. You weren't wrong. There's a lot of just kind of waiting around and clicking. Alright, we'll have a day on the research maybe today. That's fine. Let's get these wooden fortifications done somewhat. With spaceship deconstruction after, I am going to get electrical grids because I think we're close to kind of getting there. And we're not really going to be using weaponry. I'll probably just be using these guys. We'll have to spend some time crafting. But that's fine. Fuel fermentation would have been cool on this one, but we don't have that option. I won't start this until we get a better research desk as well with control of that. But I'm thinking we could probably heat this through the winter with electric heaters. Just decided to do her own thing. Right, I'm going to let her eat and then we'll force her to research again. She did a quarter of it, so it's not too bad. There's a thin smoke. I'm not interested in any of those. The only ones, maybe the spaceship crash ones I'm interested in. If she can pull some CPUs or something, then that's fine. But yeah, I was thinking maybe the service bots. That could be good, but the problem is you need AI core. If we get lucky enough to find an AI core, I would definitely get a service bot in, because then I can set up some cooking, and that'll keep her happiness good, because they cook for you, which is awesome. I think I'm going to need some more sticks at some point as well, so I'll make sure I cut down a couple of broadleaf trees. And then she's good. Keep that planting going, nice. And I'm going to force the research once more. Then once wooden fortifications goes in, we've got the tailoring. And as soon as tailoring's done, I'll get a second pair of sneakers done, I think. As long as she doesn't get hit, she's not looking too bad. Maybe some thermal trousers. Which actually makes me think a small drying rack is not a bad idea, and I might force her to hunt something. If I get a small drying rack up, and we need a Ulfen, we can get some leather, and there's plenty of them over here, so that's good. I might set that to be hunted then. But actually, Rita, rather than doing that, do you want to quickly construct that drying rack, and then go to bed? There we go. And then when you get up, we'll do the food thing, and then we'll go and kill this thing. We'll get some leather. Fun fact, I used to religiously go into leather research, clothing, because they're pretty good. Like, they've got good armor, and they get good heat, cold tolerance, so used to quite like the leather boots. But I haven't admittedly done it for a while, because you can get onto carbon a lot easier, but as it's solo, it might not be a bad idea. Do absolutely adore this game, though. So good, man. Anyway, you probably need to get up. Come on. Are you hungry? Yep, you're hungry. So, let's get her to eat. I'm going to get her to eat bush fruit. And then I'm going to tell her to... Let's go hunt that one, actually. Cancel that one. Get her to hunt that straight after, as soon as she's eaten. Hopefully it doesn't attack. Although I can bring it over, you got to be careful, because if there's like a 10% chance on these guys attacking, and they do hurt, but we haven't got anything to bleed it, unfortunately. Come on. Good job. There we go. So we'll get our leather here, and we'll get that one sorted and drying. And then we can make the thermal trousers, I think it is, which is good. And that's another food source. A very good food source as well, dried meat. So we'll need to go into that once it's done and make sure that is the case. But yeah, that's more than enough to do 2 pieces of clothing just for her, so happy days. Got it sussed. Minimalistic is the play. Do a little bit at a time. Got her sticks. Let's get some of these recycled into pole fences now as well. And to be fair, she is reconstructing, but where's our meat? There. I'm going to force a whole red meat over as well so it doesn't go bad, and we'll get that sorted after she's done some of this fencing here. Lovely. And then for the rest of the day, once she's hauled that one, we'll go into our wooden fortifications. We're 77%, so she should finish that today, and I will get 1 tower up. So flamethrower plus 1 tower. I think we're pretty damn safe with just that. And guys, I would love to know, I want to keep going almost back to back with maybe a day or 2 in between on series of this, because to be honest, I'm loving it. And all the new changes are just making it better and better. So if you are enjoying it, obviously do smash the thumbs up for me and let me know. And if you aren't subscribed, do that for me as we try and push. At the time, we're almost at 7k of me recording. So I'd like to... I think I had a goal of, by the end of the year, maybe 7.5k. So that'd be pretty cool. My original was 10k, but we didn't quite get there. That's fine. If you can help towards that, that'd be awesome. There's the wooden fortifications. We've got a risk of meltdown here. That's not good. What happened? Alright. Go to bed. And then I think it's time we maybe got something up. Stick that on the outside. I can stick that on the outside. Then I'll get 1 wooden tower. Right there. Nice and defending kind of area. We're looking good. That should take a little bit of a beating as well if they come in, which is nice. So I think we'll have a day of building maybe. Let's get that recycled into wooden pole fences as well. And then we'll get our tailoring done into electronics. Okay, so we need to get ourselves the silicon. We may need to force the thingy here then. So I'm actually going to let her eat. Get her happiness up after that. And I'm going to tell her to... Oh, she's taking a walk. Perfect. So this is going to get her up. Really good. So let's actually go serve that straight after. And then we'll do a bit of kind of building. And she was walking that way anyway. There we go. So a meter is going to take her up to about 80%. Get her going on that. Then, is there anything else we want to do here? Are you eating my grain? Better not be. Spaceship debris. That's handy. Nice and close as well. Yeah, once we have that silicon, I'll probably plant a little bit over here somewhere. The soil isn't the best, but it's enough. An 80%, so... some loam over there, but the silt's not too bad. So we'll probably get the small silicon patch set up over here. We may need to go into crafting electronics. We'll see. It might have been worth going on an expedition, see if we got lucky and kind of find one of those straight away, but... Right, I'm going to force her to appreciate the statue once she's done, and then we're going to go reconstruct afterwards. So observe, statue, reconstruct, then I'm going to get this built. Maybe this. Construct dartboard. That's quite a lot queued, though. We'll do that. And then she might want to eat again after that as well. At the moment, she's fine. A good luck charm is helping quite a bit, though. And there's the dried meat as well. So I am going to go into her thingy here, and I'm going to say you're allowed to eat dried meat. Which is awesome, because under a roof, that lasts a whole year. Which is great. There we go. Happiness is still looking good. A little bits of wood everywhere just to get this one done. What do you need? Ah, I need some cloth. There we go. One dartboard in as well. So she's got nice amount of stuff to do. I might get her to do that before. Then I'm going to say sleep. Actually, haul that power cell, then sleep. I don't want that left outside. There we go. Get to bed. Just thinking, if we can get her into Euphoria state, we'll be loving life, because then that means she'll have a extra... So during Euphoria, you get plus 25%, I think it is, of manipulation. Might be 10%, I'm not sure. It does look like we're almost there. I can't really get rid of this, even though we're doing multiple things, but these guys will last for a while, which is good. And then she's done favourite pastime. We need to get her to go for kind of a walk again as well. But yeah, not too bad. I'm going to go reconstruct, then maybe... eat some bush fruit, then construct that one. That should be good. What's that being left outside? There's one emergency rations. I'm going to say don't use that one. It's out there and it's a bit moldy. We've got plenty under the roof still. Still 34 there and some berries, so not too bad. Now what I could do is say go harvest something actually. That'll give her a boost when she gets back. She's getting there, look. Not quite enough to get into Euphoria though. Going to be 95, 96% here. If I force her to do this, that probably will. I think that's worth doing. There's the leather as well, which is awesome. You know what? You're close. Harvest that. There we go. Is that going to get her up? Come on. We need Euphoria. Boom. There it is. There you go. Manipulation and consciousness plus 25%. So that means she's going to do things quicker. And now we should say research whilst you're in Euphoria, and she'll do it a bit quicker. Actually, quite a good way of doing things, and we've got this attack now. Now, this one looks like it's got explosives. So there's 2 explosive scarabei in this one, so it's a little bit more now, so it's going to do a bit of damage. Is it worth me getting her to do that then, actually? She's still in good shape, isn't she? Yeah, Euphoria, it does last for a little while, so quite good. How long does it last for, actually? It doesn't kind of say... But we've got the tower, which is awesome. So she'll be good to go before this attack comes in. I'm going to let her harvest that anyway. She should be fine. They're a little while away. They don't know what they're doing. Look, they can't get over, so I don't know what's going to happen here. They're going to have to go all the way round to get in. So it looks like, anyway. So I'll just leave her... Get her in the... let's get her drafted in the tower, then. That's fine. And we've got the flamethrower, haven't we? So we're good. There's. Here we go. Already trapped. Beautiful. I want her to focus... If I get her to focus on the exploding, then it'll kill all the others. Oh, there it is. Look, that one got in, unfortunately. Not sure if she can see this one. If I get her over here... We need a second flamethrower, don't we? We'll do a bit of damage, unfortunately, but that's fine. There we go. And we'll let her kind of go to bed. I'm actually going to get all of these reconstructed. I'm just going to set them all for it right now, and we'll get some trees cut down. Looks like we didn't have enough, so I'll get her doing as many as we can, and then we'll get this finishing here. We're almost in the winter time, so we've got to be careful. I think we're going to need these two. Oh, she's getting up pretty early. Don't mind that. Let's see where she's at here first, then. A few fun things to do. She's already relaxed. Okay, that's fine then. Get all the fence done. Don't mind that. I'm pleasantly surprised by how this is going, you know. If I can master the solo and the insane chaos, you best believe that's like the ultimate. Solo insane chaos. I don't know how I'd go about doing it, but I reckon that's definitely one for the books, isn't it? Could probably do with that being hauled Rita if you can as well. I don't want to leave the CPU outside. I think I want to try and get her up again into Euphoria. I'm almost tempted to get the coffee on the go, though, as well, for the manipulation. I think in the long run that's good, because we're going to need the use of the grain anyway. So actually, I'm going to put cereal coffee to the beginning, and I'm going to say, go and do that. And I'm going to just force a bit of a research here for a while. Shouldn't take too long to do anyway. And then we'll get a campfire in. So we'll just grab a scrap metal one, probably. I reckon we can get away with just... Where do we want it? Relatively close to these guys. I don't have to walk too far. Smoke signals. Let's just plonk it over there. What have we got? Large balls of smoke can be seen rising from a single location. This could be an alien phenomenon, or more likely a human waving a blanket. Okay. Not one for us right now. Although we could do with probably going on one. It's only 3 hours away. I might go to the fuel tanker debris, you know. Let's do it. I'm going to go to fuel tank debris. It's 2 hours away, and it's going to bring back even more fuel anyway, so we can slowly stockpile that, and she's eating on the way. And then we'll get the coffee done when she's back. Here we go. Scrap metal and some of that. Kind of good, because we do get both back, and 70 scrap each time is good. And there's the nest formation as well. Mining of silicon from Scissorhands Nest. Unfortunately, you don't have that on this map. Not very handy right now. We do have the ability to harvest this silicon when she gets back as well, though. And then I'm going to go ahead and get a silicon thing down before we forget. We're going to need a slightly larger silicon deposit, though. I want some on the loam where we can, so let's get it there. We'll get rid of those. I know, not the best, but we'll let her sleep, get this planted, and then we'll move on. I think, let's see where she's at, food-wise. I think I'll get plant silicon leaf as her first job when she gets up, and then let's get the research done afterwards. Then we'll get the silicon harvested. I want to get some coffee in whilst this is in. All right, we're officially halfway through the first year, by the way, guys. She's up and planting, baby. I'm surprised at how well it's kind of going. But again, like I said before, I think it's probably helps that we are using Rita. She is a very good character. That good luck charm did wonders for us as well. It is getting pretty bad, so we might need another one soon. They're really easy to make, aren't they? So that's good. She's going to finish that. Is she hungry yet? She is getting hungry, so let's actually get her to eat bush fruits after, and then we'll say harvest the silicon leaf after that as well. That silicon's going to allow us to research electronics afterwards as well. I know we changed it up and got the cereal coffee in, but that is quite a good thing to get, I think. Because if we force her to have a coffee every morning, do we just say until 5? How many did you get? I think 20 grain gives you 5 coffee, which is awesome. Once she's done with that, I'm going to say boil some coffee. It could even get 10, actually, so she only has to do it once. Do you know what I mean? It won't take long. We'll get that in. And there's the silicon. I'm going to go in. What's that mean? We've got to reduce research electric. Good. Cool. So we'll get this research done, and then we are good to craft our first electronics piece. Which is fine. Come on, Rita. You're doing a great job. And then I'll probably force her to get some other stuff done. Get the coffee in. I think once it's really easy. It's a case of handling. So I'm not even sure. Yeah, service bot will do that for us, won't they? The use of this grain that's going to go bad as well, so we may as well use it. Could we do the same for antibiotics, maybe? Go to 10 just in case? It's probably overkill, but like this, I think in the morning we'll try it out and we'll force her to kind of do that. I'm going to let her do the reconstruction for now, though. And I'm tempted to get a second flamethrower in, but I think... Don't know. We might wait another attack or two yet. It might be a little bit of a waste of time. He's struggling with a little bit here, so we're going to need to force... Oh, she's having a coffee anyway. So let's see how long the coffee lasts. Enjoys a beverage 1 day. So she'll wake up then in a good place because of that. You get +3 consciousness. So perform mental tasks. That's good. Keeps her going a little bit. And you get a +3% on all of these as well. And in it being dark obviously doesn't help. So caffeine is great. It helps. And it's a good boost. So I like it. Alright, I'm going to get her forced to kind of do some things here then. As best we can to kind of get her up anyway, happiness-wise. So I think how many bush fruits have we got? 80. Under roof, they're 36 days. I kind of want to do it just to boost her up. She's interested and you get plus 20 from it. We'll see, though. Could just force some research here. Got the good coffees already, though. Love to see it. Okay, I'll let her just stay outside reconstructing stuff. And there's construction 3, which is awesome. That one needs changing as well into pole fence. I'm going to force the research now. And then I'm going to allow her to eat some dried meat afterwards. And then that's pretty much this day. We are officially over halfway into the first year now. 25 days. And to be honest, let me know what you think. I think it's pretty cool so far. Doing quite well. I'll wait again, like I said, on the second one here. I don't know whether to start maybe cooking grain porridge or 2. I'll take that back down to... No, we can stay 10. She's going to do it once a day and we'll go over it. That's fine. There we go. Right, once you're finished, I am going to say finish off researching tailoring, and then for the rest of the day, we'll send you to bed, and you should be good. And there we go. We've hit Euphoria, and she's researching at the time as well, which is awesome. So actually, while she's doing that, I need her to do other things. Just for a couple of hours while she's in Euphoria, because obviously the boost is huge. The consciousness right here. Manipulation. Nighttime doesn't help, so we actually probably need a light or something in here, in all fairness. But there's the tailor bench, so we will grab that. Animal migration, so I reckon we can squeeze that in there. Then I'll send her to bed at 10-ish PM. Right, there we go. You can go to bed. She's got 24% through spaceship deconstruction, which is really, really handy. She's still in a good place, so that's good. I think when she gets up, we'll say play darts. Then we'll leave her to kind of do her thing. Maybe play darts, then cut down the trees. So we're going to need that wood, actually. And it is getting into autumn now, so we do need to get onto this tailoring bench. So actually, I'm going to, get all the cutting down. She's got a little bit more fence to do. Then we'll get the tailoring done. All right, here she goes. The darts are done, baby. Right, it's dark. No, it'll be light in a moment, so we'll get rid of that. I want to get her up into... Euphoria doesn't last very long unless you keep her doing what she likes. How much wood is she going to get from that? We should have enough for this table as well. There's. After this next couple of trees are cut down. And I'm going to cure her up to construct the tailor bench. I'm going to have to spend a day or 2 forcing her to make the trousers here. And her good luck charm is almost... I think we're okay for now. I want to get these swapped out because they don't like the raggedy clothes. So, and I think the dark debuff... I don't know. I think I want to get more of these in. Like this. I think that's okay. And then what I'm going to do is get the heater probably put over here. I might need some new clothes soon. Rita, I'm working on it. I am working on it, my love. Here we go. Perfect. Alright, and while she goes off to do her other thing, then we're going to say thermal pants 1 time. We could get... And then just some boots, I think. Sneakers, maybe. Yeah, the sneakers we want, because that affects... I think that should be all we need. There we go. I'll probably force that. No, I'll tell you what. After she's done that, I'm going to force the research today. We're still good for a few days. 10 degrees outdoors. So yeah, we're fine. She has a good tolerance, like I said. So her cold is above -12. So we just need to make sure we're there before that kind of gets in. We got lucky with this. That does a lot for us. But with the thermal trousers, we're loving life. I think I am going to get a heating stove put in here. I don't know whether that gives us light, though. Do we want to do that? I think we should, to make sure it's by the bed. You know? I reckon we could go there. Right, a couple of big boys decided it was time to try and come in and affected all my traps here. What are you all doing? I mean, they're going to bleed out some more meat if we want it. So we'll probably will do that, actually. They will bleed out around here somewhere. Kind of annoying, though, because now we've got to sort our traps out. Need this spaceship deconstruction. We need to get lucky with some electronics or something. Or maybe another CPU as well. I'm going to keep her inside whilst it's raining. I'm going to force the research, I think. Annoying that she's got to come round to do that. She's insufficient level for the pants. So we're going to say... I'm going to force the sewing of sneakers then. Crafting. It's going to take some doing. So we're going to say craft some bandages and a good luck charm. So I'm just going to get her kind of getting that leveled up. I think the tailoring does level it pretty well. Let's have a look. How much XP for 1? Yeah, crafting 2 she needs. Hopefully we don't get a failure here. It'd be 600 XP from 1 pair of trainers, so that's good. And what's it to level 2? So she'll need to do... still will need a little bit more to get done. It's only 5 degrees outdoor now, so it is... If we get a cold snap, we definitely need to get on top of this. But there's the shoes done as well, so it'll boom a partial fail. Oh no, that's really annoying. Their worst shelf life. I'm actually going to tell her to dismantle that because we're going to get the level up anyway. But yeah, very, very annoying. We'll get that good luck charm ready. Hopefully it's not a partial fail and it is a full one. And then I'm going to force her back over here then. Let's get those on. After she's dismantled, I'm going to tell her to get another pair. Hopefully she doesn't get a partial fail on it. But that should take her to the level 2. Almost. He says. And then we've got that 60%. We're doing alright. Because there's no point having the 50%. Hers are 41 anyway. You know? Burning cruise vessel. These ones I'd like to go on. Maybe somewhere or something worth salvaging. Should we see how far away that one is? 9 hours. Oh, that's a bit of a mission. That's a full day. Alright, no partial fail. Come on. Come on. Beautiful. Right, we didn't fail that one. Lovely stuff. I'm going to let her eat, and then I'm going to say, put these on. And then you can go to sleep. Perfect. Now I'm going to break those down. We may as well get the cloth back for them. And that means we're in a pretty good place. 0 degrees right now, though, is going to get pretty bad. Once we hit this bit, it's going to go into the minuses. So I think what I'll do is get her to construct that when she wakes up. What else do we want to do? Maybe something for happiness. And then we'll need to handle the traps. All right, here we go. Get it done. What does that require? Okay, just a bit of metal. Perfect. So we'll get that handled then. Let's see. How are we? -2 outdoors. And then by here we're 2 degrees, 3 degrees. So that's perfect. We might need to get a heater this end as well. I don't know whether to just move it here, and in the winter I can kind of tell her to do that. We'll worry about it when it comes to it, I think. Hopefully she gets this sorted. Get her repairing that, and we'll get the reconstruction done of the last lot. Thunderstorm upon us as well, though, so I don't know whether I need to kind of force this. I'll let her eat, and then we'll do that. We got another attack, still only 8, but they are getting into the bigger ones now, so we've got 3 explosives instead of 2 this time, so that's fine, though. Let's get this done. Got to keep a close eye on this pistol, but it's more than fine, I think, anyway. And then she hit crafting too, didn't she? So I think she's okay to do the thermal pants. So actually, if we get those thermal pants in, we're good. We don't need to worry about the heater anyway. All right, I'm going to get her up in the tower. They're on their way, so we'll get her prepped and ready. Let's speed it up. Luckily, it's daytime, so that's going to come in pretty handy. Hopefully, she can get a shot or 2 on the big boy. That'd be nice. God. And it got straight through for some reason. Very annoying. Right, we need to probably get the second one then. Otherwise it's going to be a massive problem. I'm going to bring her down to kill this one that's chewing the thing. Little ones we don't need to worry about. Here we go. That one's dealt with. I think if we kill one explosion, it'll kill all these anyway. He says. Come on. There we go. Kill the last one. Beautiful. No problem at all. After she's handled those, I'll get her to repair this tower. And then I really want to finish this deconstruction. So we'll probably say do some of that before bed. Let's see where she's at here. Okay, she's fine. Shroom torch would be a good idea for a bit of lighting in here, you know. Do we have any mushrooms nearby? I did see some up there, but I don't want to go all the way up. The only other thing is a wall torch, maybe. Do a wall torch. I don't remember the last time it ever did one of these. But to be fair, that's actually a good idea. Let's construct that one. Then I'll let you sleep afterwards. There we go. We won't have the It's Dark debuff because that gives them a really... basically slows them down doing everything. So we kind of want to get rid of that. New insect nest as well. How far away is that? There's 2 nests here. They're not that far. Okay, they're pretty far. So when she gets up, then what we're going to do is we're going to go Rita, bush fruit. We're going to go drink coffee. We're going to go research spaceship. And then we're going to go sew thermal pants. That's probably this day done. We're almost recycled on all this, which is good. And then I think I'm going to need to copy in another one of these as well. I think the 2 will keep everything good. The only problem is it's going to damage our tower, I think. We'll have to see. But this should put her in a good way to get things done, so that's fine. This is about to finish, so that's good. And then what are we going into next? Electronics. Perfect. So spaceship deconstruction means we should be able to set these for salvage now. I probably need to get out and do all that as well. Once these trousers are done, I can force her out here for the winter as well. Again, either way, this is good. How much do we get for a pair of these? That is 800 XP. So technically, if we were to make 3 of those, we'd level up to level 3. I think there's no failure. Oh, crafting 5 is no failure on this. So hopefully there's no partial failure, he says. I think we're okay in here, to be honest. It's helping quite a bit. Look at that. This one fire seems to be helping this little area, at least at night time, so we can get rid of any hypothermia next to the bed. So I don't think we're going to struggle anyway once we've got these trousers on. Alright, no partial fail, so I'm going to get her to put those on. And we're going to break down the other pair here. Is it even worth it? I think I'll keep them just in case as a backup, actually. That's fine. She's done really well. Yeah, now her tolerance, look. Heat tolerance. Cold tolerance, sorry, is above -16, so I think she's in a good way. Boom, we have 2 flamethrowers. I feel pretty safe now. I'll be honest with you. I feel very safe, actually, because of that. We could also get a row of traps along this. If I just put 3 more there, that means they're held inside the flame potentially as well. Now, that might make the attacks go up to 9 or 10, but we'll be fine. The 2 flamethrowers will do absolute work now in front of the tower, so let's send her to bed. Then we're looking good. So that stressed out should be good afterwards. I might get her to do some things when she gets up. But guys, while she's sleeping, that's going to be where we end this one out. So guys, as always, smash the thumbs up for me. If you are new around here, consider subbing as well. And if you want to support me that little bit extra, consider either becoming a member of the channel or of Patreon. As always, I hope you have a great day. I'll see you in the next one.